Hi, good morning to you all. Yes, ladies, the gentlemen, the boys, the girls. This is your host again, your guy again, himself, me, DLG Reppin. Yep, welcome back to another morning video shoot. Well, yeah, video shoot. So, this is my match review of Aston Villa's 1-0 win against Arsenal, and I'm vexed about that, you know. We psych ourselves up to get a result against Liverpool, get a result against Man City, and then we drop straight back down to reality with another lethargic, flat performance against Aston Villa. I'll tell you this now, that first half, and both half, but especially the second half, I'll say. No, first half, no shots on target. We were sloppy in our passing, sloppy in possession. Yet again, the midfield was overrun. Torreira was a nightmare for me. He was a nightmare. He just runs into you, tackles you, you know, get as tight as you can, but just don't go through the man. And he wonders why he was booked, and he wonders why he was taken off at half time for Granit Xhaka. He didn't offer Ceballos much protection, so Ceballos can go and do his thing. Where Xhaka, of recent games, nobody can tell me that he has not allowed Ceballos to do his thing, because Ceballos has done his thing, but even he dropped below par. I think a number of them did, especially the defence. Kolasinac, how does he get into the team? Why is he playing for Arsenal? If he couldn't get into Sheffield United, Wolves, and Leicester's reserves, what the fuck is he doing at Arsenal? Seriously, questions got to be asked of the recruitment team, the hierarchy, and, you know, yes, we got a massive problem with Stan Kroenke, as it was said on the banner, back Arteta or Kroenke out. So, allow me to do my player ratings shortly. But again, in the second half, there was nothing much there. Pepe come on, he didn't do enough for me. Tierney did a little bit more. At least he tried. Pepe didn't try at all for the position that he plays. He wasn't prepared to take the left back on and skin him. That left back is he's not quicker than Pepe. He's not quick at all. He was there to be skinned, and Pepe did not want to skin him. That's what disappoints me about Pepe. And he looked like he was flat-footed. Yeah, he did a lot of running, and I understand a lot of the team did a lot of running in that Man City game. We gave everything, you know, and everything that we could have possibly given. You know, especially in that second half against Villa, you could see who was tired. Ceballos looked tired. Cedric looked like he come on and he didn't even look tired, but he performed as if he was tired. But for me, he had more than enough time to make an impact. But again, Cedric got criticised, but for me, the ball was not going out for him. The only criticism I give to Cedric is not doing enough to stop that goal. He's got to throw his whole life at it just to stop that goal happening. He's got to get a block on that shot while throwing his whole life at it. Yet again, the forever subject about our mentality, our philosophy will be discussed again. So for me, I'm gonna go into the player ratings. I'm gonna start off with Emiliano Martinez. Made one or two good saves, but other than that, he had no chance against the goal, because Cedric, it was like he was in the way. And if he's gonna get in the way, like I said, he should throw his whole life at that. But Emiliano Martinez, I'm gonna give you a 7, because you're the only one that turned up for this fixture. he was the best performing Arsenal player between the sticks. That is, says a lot about the outfield players. The back three, Holding. He got done in the second half for a bit of speed against Samatta, and he had to go at this grasp and he missed it. So it would have made Holding look worse if he had got done and the striker that done him scored. Other than that, we weren't. Other than that, we weren't tough in the air. We even got outdone in the air. And you know what? We're not good in the air. And Holding was not at his best, but I'll give him a 5. Lewis, I'm going to give him a 6.5. At least he won his fair share of headers, and that includes the set pieces and the crosses from open play. But other than that, as a defensive unit, it wasn't the best. It wasn't a good game, and it wasn't the best of performances. Kolasinac, can I not mark him? Seriously, guys. Arsenal fans, my fellow Arsenal fans around the world, should I skip Kolasinac or do I mark him? He is so terrible. Seriously, so terrible. He was performing as if he had to play it safe, but for me, he's had long enough at the club and he's just not good enough for me. He's got to be one of the first, if not the first, to be sold. Get rid of Kolasinac for me. So, yeah, not good enough. Let me just do it like this. Right, this is Kolasinac 0. Just give him a 0. Not an effort to cross the ball. Just so stiff on the ball. And I have to question his fitness physically. Moving on, the wing back Cedric. He weren't the worst out of the baddest of bunches, but he definitely weren't the best performing Arsenal player. I'm going to give Cedric. I'm going to give him a 5. At least you could see he was trying to get forward, trying to produce crosses, but it just wasn't enough for me. So I'm going to give him a 5. Bukayo Saka, not one of his best games at all. He looked he looked a bit tired. He looked like he ran out of ideas, and there was not enough for me for Bukayo Saka, and I expect a lot better from him. I'm going to give him a 5. Right, into the midfield, Dani Ceballos for me. Sloppy in possession, sloppy with his passes. It's like when he's sloppy in possession, you know about it. When he gives the ball away, you know he's giving the ball away, and we saw that. And if it looks like the ball's been released from his foot, it looks like it's going to go to an Aston Villa player. Other than that, there was not enough from him. And the shot that he had from a set piece, he blazed it all over the bar. That was poorly executed. The technique, the concentration was just so poor. He gets a 5. On his 5. Granit Xhaka, he came on in the second. Oh, Torreira, 3 in that first half. Just going into tackles. He looked like he was panicking on the ball. There was not enough from him. You know, he was like a passenger. He's just. I mean, the Torreira of last season was phenomenal compared to this Torreira. He's going to have a 3, and he needs to improve. Who else can I say? I'm going to give, yeah, I'll look at my midfield now. I've done with the midfield. I'm going to look at my front three. Lacazette, he spent more time in Tyrone Mings' pocket, and that says a lot, you know. Didn't offer us nothing going forward. There was crosses coming in, even poor crosses. You've got to be in the box to expect the unexpected, and nah, not enough for me. Eddie Nketiah, Lacazette, 4. Eddie Nketiah, nah. In the long haul, I don't think he's going to be the answer as an Arsenal striker, week in, week out. We need goals, and I admire the work rate, but not even that was on show for me. I didn't think he did enough work off the ball. 3 for him. Aubameyang, he can have a 2. You know, the key moment where you're laughing and joking around, and we're facing a corner, that you get the flick off to Trezeguet, who hits it first time, 1-0. I know I've criticised Cedric for not doing enough. So you get a 2, and you're the captain. That's utterly embarrassing. I'm sorry, I'm embarrassed to actually give you a 2. That's how much it hurts me. Pierre, you must do a lot better. Whether you're watching this or not, you have to do a lot better. The substitutions, Willock, not much of an impact as such. You know, I can see that he, well, not so much of an impact, but he weren't the worst substitution. Not enough for me. I'm gonna get 4. Pepe, 2. There was no impact at all. I said he didn't have the bottle to skin the left back. Taggett was there for dinner, and I just don't know why Pepe didn't find the courage to have a go. For me, not good enough. The set piece that led to Eddie Nketiah in the post, that's the only moment, but overall, just a 2 out of 10. Well, where can I go? Who else came on? We had Pepe coming on. We had Willock. Who else did we have coming on? What were the other 2 substitutions? At least 2 more substitutions. Oh, wow. Yeah, just not enough. There were 2 more. Oh, Tierney. Kieran Tierney. You know what? I'm going to give him a 5. At least it looked like he wanted to try. You know, try whipping those crosses. You know, try get past the right back. But for me, he wasn't getting any change out of Gilbert at all. Really, he just wasn't getting any change out of him. So I'm going to give him a standard 5 for an effort. And if I've missed 1 or 2 more substitutions, then ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, do leave it in the comment section below. Right, I've done the substitutions. Mikel Arteta, 6.5. The team looked short of ideas, lack of effort, enthusiasm, did not play with that same passion and aggression, and yeah, there was no shaping to the team, and they didn't play with the same passion as they did with Man City and Liverpool. So I'm giving you a 6.5. Referee, I'll give you 3.5. Really? No, I'm going to give you less than that. I'm going to give you a 2. No, 1.5 actually. You let so many tackles slide. There were bookable offences in those tackles, and you let them go by. I don't understand why. That rhymes, isn't it? For me, there were moments in that game where of 2 Villa players, at least minimum 2, if not 3 Villa players should have been booked. And it's just not acceptable. You're having a 1.5 for me. So that concludes my player substitution ratings. I'm going to do that again. That includes my players, substitution, and referee rating. Arsenal, we go again. Watford at home. We've got to put in a better and a much better performance. Yes, we're up against it. Watford are going to come at us. Yes, they will come at us at our own home patch and attack because they are fighting against the drop. And they shouldn't be in this situation. They should not have sacked Nigel Pearson. They should have been more professional they should have been more professional about the whole situation. You know, they should have waited to right at the end of the season, then they can make the decision. I said this in one of my videos. Just diabolical and an unacceptable decision. End of. So we've got Watford. With a new management in charge, we don't know what Watford are going to come out. Well, we should know what to expect from Watford, an attacking team. So for our point of view, we need to go for the 3 points and let's try and finish our season on a high. In fact, you know what? It's a meaningless game from our part because we're going to end up 10th or 9th. That's my prediction, and it's just not been good enough this season. Well, let me wrap this up. It's disappointing. It's another disappointing video for me to do based on an Arsenal defeat, and it's just highly not acceptable. So I'll be back again this afternoon and this evening. That's my plans. Otherwise, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, do enjoy your day. Do stay safe and make sure. Just make sure you keep doing what makes you feel good. You know, do what makes you feel good, not to make other people feel bad. That's my moral. That's my moral of the day. Yeah. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching and putting up with me. So peace again, love again, and bless again. From your host, your guy, DLG Reppin. I'm out of here. Laters. Oh, and before I go, yeah, if you agree with my player ratings, my substitution ratings, and my ref ratings, yeah, if you agree or not, then express your views by leaving it in the comment section below. Smash the thumbs up like button hard and passionately. But the big one for me, the one that matters the most for me is you've got to subscribe to my channel, DLG Reppin. I'm here to stay. And that's what I will assure you. Not a promise, assurance that I'm here to stay on this platform. So subscribe to my channel. Smash the subscribe button hard, passionately, left, right, and centre. And I know I always say this, yeah? And you know how many subscribers I've got? I know how many subscribers I need to make to get them to the 1,000 marker. If I get 100, more than 100, or hundreds, or more than hundreds by Christmas, I'm one happy guy, believe me. So thank you for listening again, and thank you for putting up with me again. Just thought I'd air that reminder. Laters, I'm out of here. Let me wrap this up.